Are you waking up each day feeling drained before you even begin? Do you feel stuck in the cycle of endless meetings, tasks, and deadlines that leave you mentally and physically exhausted? The 9-to-5 grind can be overwhelming, and it takes a toll on your energy and spirit. You feel like you're giving your all, but you're not seeing the results or the freedom you desire. It's easy to fall into a routine where you're just going through the motions, constantly busy but not truly moving forward. The weight of it all can leave you feeling powerless and trapped. But here's the thing, staying in this cycle will only hold you back. The longer you stay in your job, the longer you stay stuck in this pattern, the further you move away from the life you truly want. You think that sticking to what's familiar is safe, but it's really a trap. You're sacrificing your time, your dreams, and your personal growth for the comfort of predictability. You tell yourself you're playing it safe, but the truth is you're sacrificing the very things that matter most. Your potential is being smothered by a routine that offers you stability but not fulfillment. The cost of playing it safe is high, and you're paying the price. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we'll act when the time is right. But let me tell you something. There's no such thing as the right time. If you keep waiting for everything to fall into place, you'll be waiting forever. The longer you stay, the longer you remain trapped in the same cycle. You're letting the opportunities slip through your fingers. Now is the moment to act, to decide that you are worthy of more than this. You have the power to change your path, to break free from the cage that's been holding you back. The longer you stay stuck, the more you're giving up time, freedom, and the chance to create something meaningful. So stop waiting. Stop letting fear dictate your future. The first step might be uncomfortable, but it's also the one that will move you forward. You have the ability to build a life that aligns with your passions, your values, and your goals. Take the first step and you'll see that everything you want is waiting on the other side of that decision. It's time to stop making excuses and start taking action. Today is the day you begin your journey toward the life you've always wanted. Are you tired of waking up every day feeling stuck in a routine that doesn't serve you? Are you caught in the endless grind of the 9-to-5, trading your time for a paycheck that barely feels worth it? Let me tell you something. This doesn't have to be your reality. Today, we're going to uncover the hard truths about staying trapped in the traditional work cycle and show you why breaking free is the first step toward building the life you've always dreamed of. This isn't about escaping a job just to escape. It's about stepping into a new life of fulfillment, freedom, and real success. Stick with me because the shift you need to make starts now. We'll explore how you can leave behind the stagnation, overcome the fear of change, and take control of your life. You've been waiting for the right moment. Well, that moment is here. It's time to break the chains of the 9-to-5 and start living life on your terms. Long hours with little return. Think about it. How many hours are you putting in each week and what's really coming back to you? The reality is you're spending endless hours at work, grinding day after day, but what's the real payoff? Sure, you get a paycheck, but is it worth the time, the energy, the mental exhaustion? You're putting in so much effort, yet you feel like you're not getting any closer to your goals. The time you spend working doesn't seem to be moving you forward, but instead it feels like you're just stuck in a loop doing the same thing over and over. The result? Frustration, dissatisfaction, and a feeling that you're wasting your potential. It's time to question whether this is the life you want. Time is precious. How are you spending yours? Feeling unfulfilled or undervalued. How many times have you felt invisible at work? You're more than just a cog in the machine, yet that's how you're treated. You show up, you do your job, but deep down, you know you're capable of so much more. You feel like your talents, your potential, and your passion are being wasted. Every day you're giving your best, but you're not receiving the recognition, respect, or fulfillment you deserve. This lack of recognition takes a toll on your confidence and your mental well-being. You start to question your value, wondering if you'll ever get the chance to do work that truly excites you, that lights a fire inside of you. If you're feeling unfulfilled, if you're feeling invisible, that's a sign it's time to take control of your future and find a path where your value is seen and appreciated. Burnout and mental exhaustion. When was the last time you woke up feeling energized and excited to work? If the answer is I can't remember, then you know exactly what burnout feels like. The constant grind wears you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. It drains you until you have nothing left to give. Every day feels like a battle just to make it through the hours, just to get to the end of the week. Your energy is depleted, your enthusiasm is gone, and your spirit is exhausted. The worst part? You're not alone. Countless people are stuck in the same cycle. But let me tell you something. This doesn't have to be your reality. There's another way. You don't have to let burnout dictate your life. It's time to stop and ask yourself, what do I truly want from my life and what am I willing to do to get there? The cycle of working just to pay bills. Are you living to work or are you working to live? If you feel like you're working just to pay bills, then something's off. You're stuck in a cycle where every paycheck goes toward keeping the lights on, but there's no room for growth, no room for joy, and no room for real living. The 9-5 grind becomes a trap that you're forced to stay in just to survive. You're not thriving, you're barely keeping your head above water. It's easy to convince yourself that this is just how life is, but deep down you know there's more. There's more to life than just surviving. You can break free from this cycle and start living with purpose, with passion, and with the freedom to do what truly matters. The price of stagnation, sacrificing time and freedom time, is the one thing you'll never get back. How are you spending yours? By staying in a job that doesn't fulfill your potential, you're sacrificing your most valuable asset, your time. Time that could be spent doing the things that truly matter to you. Time that could be spent growing, learning, and living a life of freedom. Every day you stay in a job that doesn't light you up, you're giving away another piece of your life. And that time, it's gone forever. You can't buy it back. So ask yourself, what's the price of staying stuck? What's the cost of playing it safe? Time is precious. Don't waste it on a life that doesn't inspire you. The impact on health, stress, and its consequences. How many sleepless nights have you had? How much stress is too much? The constant grind takes a toll on your body and mind. Stress, anxiety, and exhaustion become a part of your everyday life. Over time, these feelings wear you down, affecting your physical health, your mental clarity, and your overall well-being. The pressure of trying to juggle work, responsibilities, and personal life leads to burnout, poor health, and eventually a life that feels like it's out of control. Stress can destroy your ability to focus, to think clearly, and to enjoy the simple things in life. And it's all because you're stuck in a job that doesn't serve you. You deserve better. Your health, your happiness, and your peace of mind should come first. The toll on relationships and personal growth. What are you missing out on with the people who matter most? The 9-5 grind isn't just affecting your career, it's impacting your relationships and personal growth as well. You're so focused on your job, on meeting deadlines and checking off tasks, that you don't have time for the people you love. Your personal life takes a back seat to your work life, and before you know it, the most important relationships in your life start to slip away. You miss out on family gatherings, quality time with friends, and moments that could help you grow as a person. The grind also limits your personal growth. You're too tired to pursue new interests, take on new challenges, or invest in your personal development. Don't let the 9-5 grind steal your most precious moments. There's a bigger, better life waiting for you. It's time to stop sacrificing what matters most for a job that doesn't fulfill you. Are you ready to break free from the limitations of your current reality? Do you ever wonder if there's more to life than the daily grind of the 9-5? It's time to shift your mindset and see the world through the eyes of an entrepreneur. You've been conditioned to think a steady job equals security, but that's not the whole picture. Today, we're going to help you reprogram your beliefs, challenge what you think is possible, and show you how to start taking full control of your life. The truth is, the first step in escaping the 9-5 is about changing how you view yourself and your potential. This isn't just about leaving your job. This is about embracing the entrepreneurial mindset that will fuel your journey toward freedom and success. If you're ready to stop playing small and start creating the life you deserve, keep watching, because we're diving deep into the most powerful mindset shifts that will transform your future. Your current job is not a reflection of your true potential. Just because you're an employee now doesn't mean you're destined to stay one. Don't let your current situation box you in or make you feel small. You are capable of so much more than what your paycheck says you are. The work you do doesn't define who you are, nor does it measure the value you bring to the world. Remember this, your job is just what you do for now, not who you are forever. The key is realizing that you have the power to unlock your true potential and move beyond any labels or limitations. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. It's time to believe that you can achieve more. It's time to realize that your future isn't dictated by your current job or what others think of you. If you want more, you have to start seeing yourself as capable of achieving it. The first step to success is believing in your ability to create your own path. The world is full of possibilities, and the only thing standing in the way of you reaching them is your belief that you can. When you truly believe in your own potential, you'll start taking actions that lead you toward greater opportunities and success. Are you ready to invest in yourself, or are you content giving your time to someone else's dream? Time is your most valuable asset, more than money, more than anything else. Once you realize this, you'll understand that every moment spent working for someone else is time you'll never get back. Every moment you spend building someone else's dream is a moment you could spend building your own. Risk is part of growth. If you want true freedom, you have to be willing to take calculated risks. You won't grow by playing it safe. You won't build the life you desire by staying comfortable. Freedom comes when you embrace uncertainty and step into the unknown. Every problem is an opportunity in disguise. How will you approach your next challenge? Shifting your perspective to see challenges as stepping stones, not barriers, will change your life. In the world of entrepreneurship, problems are inevitable, but they are also a chance to grow, innovate, and rise above. The way you respond to problems determines your future. Instead of complaining about the obstacles you face, ask yourself, what's the opportunity here? What can I learn from this? How can I use this challenge to become stronger? When you adopt this mindset, nothing will seem impossible, and you will turn every setback into a powerful lesson. No one else can make the changes for you. It's on you to take charge of your life. If you're waiting for someone else to change your life, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, the power to create your future lies in your hands. Your actions, your decisions, and your determination will shape the life you lead. You're the architect of your own destiny. If you want change, you must create it. No one will hand it to you, and no one will push you to take the leap. You have to be the one to step up and take control of your future. Your ability to decide and commit is what separates the dreamers from the doers. The most successful people in the world are not those who dream big but never take action. They're the ones who decide what they want and then stay committed to that decision, no matter how hard it gets. If you want to move beyond the 9-5, you need to make a decision and own it. Don't let fear or doubt make your decisions for you. When you decide and stick with it, you create momentum. You move forward. You stop waiting for perfect conditions because you realize there's no such thing. You make your own success by committing fully to your choices. If you're not growing, you're staying stagnant. Embrace the discomfort of growth. Growth doesn't come from staying in your comfort zone. It comes from pushing yourself, challenging your limits, and learning from your failures. Failure isn't the end. It's part of the journey. Every failure brings you one step closer to success because it teaches you valuable lessons about what works and what doesn't. When you adopt a growth-oriented mindset, you welcome challenges as opportunities to learn and develop. You see the setbacks as stepping stones, not walls. Your vision will be the compass that guides you through challenges and keeps you focused on your goals. To escape the 9-5, you need to create a vision that excites you, that motivates you to take action every single day. This vision should be bigger than just quitting your job. It should be about building something meaningful, something that reflects your values and your desires. When your vision is powerful enough, it will pull you through the tough times. It will keep you going when everything else seems uncertain. A clear, compelling vision is the key to staying focused and driven, no matter what obstacles you face. Are you ready to stop dreaming and start doing? The reality is, escaping the 9-5 doesn't happen overnight, but it can start today. If you're feeling stuck in the same old routine, wishing for more freedom, fulfillment, and financial independence, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into actionable steps that will help you build a foundation for a life beyond the cubicle. This isn't just another motivational speech. This is about creating a roadmap that leads you out of the 9-5 grind and into a life where you're in control of your time, income, and purpose. It's time to take that first step, and it begins with identifying your passion, creating a plan, and building on what you already have. If you're ready to turn your dreams into reality, keep watching, because we're about to take the leap together. What fires you up? Ask yourself, what excites me? What would I do if money were no object? This is where it all begins. It's time to get in touch with what truly fires you up, what makes you come alive. If you can't answer that right away, don't worry. The goal here is to reflect and dig deep. Your passions are the key to unlocking a life of fulfillment. When you know what excites you, you start seeing life through a different lens. The key to your next level is already inside you, and it's waiting to be tapped into. Connecting your passion with a viable business idea. Now that you know what excites you, let's talk about turning that passion into something bigger. The next step is about aligning what you love with what's practical. Can your passion be turned into a business? Yes, it absolutely can. Think about it. There are countless people who turned hobbies into million-dollar businesses. Look at Etsy, YouTube, or blogging. These started as hobbies, as things people love to do, and now they are massive businesses. Your passion can be the foundation for your future success. It's not just about what excites you, it's about finding the connection between what lights you up and what can sustain you financially. Transforming passion into profit. Turning your passion into profit is easier than you think. It starts with knowing your worth. If you love something, there's a market for it. Whether it's crafting, teaching, or providing a service, there's always a way to make money from what you enjoy. The key is in finding that right niche. Take people like Marie Forleo, who built an empire by simply offering advice based on her own passions. Or Tim Ferriss, who turned his interests into side income streams that allowed him to live life on his terms. They started small, and so can you. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. Start by taking what you already love and see how it can serve others. Leveraging skills you already have. Here's a simple truth. You already have skills that can make you money. The trick is realizing their value. Maybe you're great at writing, organizing, or social media. Maybe you have a knack for solving problems or teaching others. Whatever your skill set is, it's time to use it. Think about it. How many side hustles are built on what people already know? If you have knowledge, talents, or experience in something, you have a resource that others are willing to pay for. Start with what you know and build from there. There's no need to start from scratch. Assessing your current financial situation before you jump headfirst into entrepreneurship, it's essential to take stock of where you are financially. How much are you spending versus earning? Do you have debts? What's your current savings like? These are questions that need to be answered before making any big moves. It's about understanding where you stand so you can make informed decisions. Use tools like budgeting apps to break everything down and get a clear picture. Knowing where your money is going will give you the power to make better financial choices. Saving and budgeting for a financial cushion, building your financial cushion is crucial to making a smooth transition. It's not just about saving for rainy days, it's about giving yourself a safety net that allows you to take risks when necessary. Set aside emergency funds, cut back on unnecessary expenses, and create a solid budget that leaves you room to grow. By doing this, you're setting yourself up to succeed long term. This cushion will provide you with the peace of mind to move forward without constantly worrying about where the next paycheck will come from. Minimizing debt and living frugally. Cutting back on debt and living frugally is an important part of the journey to financial freedom. The less you owe, the more money you have to invest in your future. You don't have to live like a hermit, but being conscious of unnecessary spending will make a world of difference. Look for areas where you can tighten your budget. Maybe it's eating out less or canceling subscriptions you don't use. Every little bit counts. As you reduce debt and trim unnecessary expenses, you're freeing up more of your income to invest in the future you want to create. Start small, build big. If you're still employed while building your side hustle, don't worry about going big right away. Start small. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Start where you are with what you have. You don't need to quit your job today to start making progress. Begin by dedicating a few hours each week to your passion project. Whether it's a small online store, freelancing, or creating content, every step forward counts. And soon enough, you'll start building momentum. Small steps will lead to big results over time. The importance of consistency and persistence. Consistency is key. You're not going to build a business overnight, and that's okay. Success is not about making quick gains. It's about the long haul. It's about showing up every single day, even when it feels tough. Even when progress seems slow. The key is persistence. Every small action you take today will set the stage for bigger opportunities tomorrow. Keep going. Stay committed. Your efforts will pay off as long as you don't quit. There will be setbacks, but it's how you handle them that will define your success. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing forward. Realizing that small steps lead to big results over time. Remember, success is a marathon, not a sprint. Every small step you take toward your goal, whether it's building your skills, refining your business plan, or making your first sale, brings you closer to where you want to be. Big success doesn't happen in one giant leap. It happens in the small, consistent steps you take along the way. So keep at it. Even when it feels like you're not making progress, trust that the small steps are leading to big results. The journey to breaking free from the 9-5 grind is never without its challenges. You've decided to take control, but now what? Fear, self-doubt, procrastination, these are just a few of the roadblocks you'll face. But here's the truth. Every successful person has overcome these very same obstacles. What matters now is how you handle them. It's not about avoiding fear, it's about moving forward in spite of it. Today we're going to tackle the inevitable setbacks head on and show you how to push through. Whether it's overcoming doubt, conquering procrastination, or staying motivated when the going gets tough, we've got the strategies to keep you moving forward. This journey is tough, but it's worth it. And the key to success is simple: take action, no matter how small. The sooner you start, the sooner you break free from the cycle. Let's dive into these challenges and turn them into stepping stones to your new life. Fear and self-doubt are natural companions on the road to success. It's an emotional roller coaster. You've decided to step out of your comfort zone, and suddenly that inner voice begins to speak louder than ever, whispering, "What if you fail? What if you're not good enough?" These feelings, they are part of the process. Every single person who has ever stepped out of the comfort zone has faced them. The key isn't to ignore or run from these emotions. It's about acknowledging them and moving forward anyway. Fear is only powerful when you give it power. The real victory is when you decide to act despite the fear. By taking small, consistent steps, you start to build confidence. And when that confidence grows, so does your ability to take on bigger challenges. Fear will always be there, but with every step forward, it becomes easier to push it aside. If you let fear lead, you'll stay stuck. This is the trap that most people fall into. Fear can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. You hesitate, you procrastinate, and you never take the action that would set you on the path to success. The longer you wait, the more the fear grows, until it completely paralyzes you. But here's the truth: the only way out is through. Action is the antidote to fear. It might feel like a small step, but it's a giant leap toward overcoming the paralysis that fear creates. Start where you are, with what you have. Every step, no matter how small, builds momentum. The more you act, the more you break down the walls that fear has built. With every decision, you are shaping a new reality. Procrastination is another challenge that can rob you of your freedom. You've got big ideas, but when it comes to taking the first step, you freeze. You think, "I'll do it tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes. The key to breaking this cycle is to take that overwhelming task and break it down into smaller, manageable steps. If the idea of starting a new business feels daunting, just start with one small thing. Set a goal for today that you can achieve. Maybe it's researching your business idea or writing down the first steps. It doesn't have to be huge, but it has to happen. Then tomorrow you do the same. It's about building a habit of consistency. Each small step builds momentum, and before you know it, the big goal is within reach. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Take action now and let that daily progress carry you forward. During tough times, staying motivated can feel like the hardest thing in the world. But this is where persistence becomes your most powerful tool. It's easy to get discouraged when the road gets rough, but this is the point where most people give up. This is where you need to dig deep and keep going. Building a support system is one of the best ways to stay on track. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who understand the journey you're on. They can offer advice, encouragement, and a shoulder to lean on when you feel like giving up. Equally important is keeping your vision in front of you. Remind yourself why you're doing this. Your why is what keeps you going when the days get hard. It fuels your determination and keeps you focused. And when it gets hard, push harder. Difficult times often come just before breakthrough. So don't back down, push through, because the breakthrough is closer than you think. Are you tired of feeling like there's never enough time to build the life you want? Do you find yourself overwhelmed by distractions, unsure of where to focus next? What if you could break free from the chaos and gain complete control over your time? The truth is, mastering time management is one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal for escaping the 9-5 grind. It's not about finding more time, it's about making the most of the time you already have. In this session, we're diving deep into practical strategies that will help you focus on what truly matters. Leverage technology to streamline your efforts and build systems that support your long-term goals. The key to freedom isn't in working harder, it's in working smarter. By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly how to manage your time and productivity to start turning your dreams into reality. Ready to make every minute count? Let's get started. Let me ask you something. How many hours of your day are spent on things that don't really matter? Are you scrolling through your phone, checking emails, or getting distracted by the endless noise around you? These distractions are the silent killers of your time. They rob you of your focus, your energy, and ultimately your future. To take control of your time, you need to eliminate these distractions. Start by identifying what truly matters, the tasks that directly contribute to your goals, the things that move you forward. Once you know what those are, protect them fiercely. One of the most powerful techniques you can use is time blocking. Time blocking is simple. Break your day into chunks, each one dedicated to a specific task or goal. Instead of jumping from one thing to the next, you create clear boundaries. You stop wasting time deciding what to do next. And the best part, it forces you to focus. When you schedule your day, you're telling your time exactly where to go. It's how you make every hour count. Your time is precious. Use it wisely. Now let's face a hard truth. How much time have you wasted? How many hours have slipped away without purpose, without contributing to your long-term goals? Think about it. How much longer are you going to let time pass by without making real progress? It's time to take responsibility. Every minute is a choice. Are you investing that time in your future or letting it slip through your fingers? To make a real shift in your life, you need to start seeing time as an investment. Every hour you spend should be working for your future. Every minute spent on things that don't align with your goals is a minute lost. It's time to redirect your focus. Align your time with the life you want to create. Start investing in the actions that will get you where you want to go. The shift is small but powerful. Turn your time into your most valuable resource. In today's world, we have no excuse to waste time. Technology is on our side. It's here to help us work smarter, not harder. The key is knowing how to use it effectively. There are tools and apps that can streamline your daily tasks, making you more efficient and freeing up your time to focus on what matters most. Start by choosing tools that align with your goals. Whether it's a productivity app to organize your tasks, a project management system to keep you on track, or even budgeting tools to manage your finances, the right apps can save you hours of work. Choose wisely and let these tools work for you. And then there's automation. Automation can take care of the repetitive tasks that drain your energy. Imagine not having to manually send emails, update spreadsheets, or track every little thing. By automating routine tasks, you free up time to focus on the creative and strategic parts of your work. Start by identifying tasks you do over and over again and find a way to automate them. Trust me, it'll change the way you work and the way you live. Here's the secret to lasting progress: consistency, not motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but it's the small, consistent actions that build momentum. This is where habits come in. Habits are the foundation of your success. They are the roots that keep you grounded and moving forward. Start by creating daily routines that align with your goals. Your morning routine sets the tone for the day. Make it count. Whether it's meditation, exercise, or reading, establish habits that fuel your productivity. Your work routine should be structured to keep you focused and on task, and your evening routine should help you unwind and prepare for the next day. The beauty of habits is that, over time, they become automatic. You don't have to think about them. You just do them. And like roots, they grow stronger and deeper, providing a solid foundation for everything you do. These systems set you up for long-term success. The more you show up, the more you build. The more you build, the stronger you become. Keep at it. Your habits will carry you to places you never thought possible. Have you ever felt like you're moving forward, but it's slow and uncertain? Maybe you've tried to build your business or escape the 9-5, but something's missing. What if the secret to accelerating your growth was simply in connecting with the right people? The truth is, no one achieves success alone. Networking and mentorship are powerful forces that can push you further, faster. By finding the right mentors and building a network of like-minded individuals, you'll gain the insights, motivation, and accountability you need to thrive. This isn't just about making contacts. It's about forging relationships that will challenge you, inspire you, and help you avoid costly mistakes. In this section, we're going to explore how you can tap into these resources to shorten your learning curve and create momentum. Are you ready to discover the people who will help you level up and reach your goals? Let's dive in. Let me tell you something, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by trying to figure it all out on their own. They learned from others. They found mentors, people who had already walked the path they wanted to take. A mentor's wisdom can save you years of trial and error. When you find someone who's already made the mistakes and found the success, you can avoid the traps that slow you down. You can skip straight to the knowledge that only comes from experience. But it's not just about learning from success. You need to understand the mistakes too. Success isn't a straight line, and those bumps along the way are the best teachers. So start looking for people who have walked the road you're on, people who have faced the challenges you're facing right now. Seek them out, look at their story, learn from their journey. Mentorship is your fast track to real growth. Finding a mentor isn't as hard as you might think. The first step is to recognize that they're already out there waiting for you to find them. Successful entrepreneurs, business leaders, and seasoned professionals have built careers on helping others succeed. But where do you start? Look online. There are countless platforms where experienced professionals offer their guidance. LinkedIn, industry-specific forums, and even social media can connect you to people who've made the leap. Don't wait for mentorship to come to you. Be proactive. Go to networking events, conferences, and seminars. Put yourself in the rooms where these mentors are already showing up. Reach out to them, share your goals, and ask for advice. But remember, mentors don't always come in the form you expect. Sometimes they're just a few steps ahead of you, ready to pass on their knowledge. Take action, and don't be afraid to seek out these valuable connections. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's true. The people around you will either push you to be better or keep you stuck where you are. Think about your circle. Are they supportive? Are they supportive? Are they motivated? Do they challenge you to think bigger? Or do they hold you back with doubt and negativity? The people you surround yourself with play a huge role in your success. If you want to elevate your life, you need to build a network of individuals who inspire you, who push you to grow, and who hold you accountable for your progress. These are the people who will help you see opportunities you couldn't see before. These are the people who will remind you of your potential when you forget. So take a hard look at your circle. Are they lifting you up? If not, it's time to make some changes. Building a network isn't about having hundreds of acquaintances. It's about having a small group of people who share your vision and understand your journey. You need to find like-minded individuals who will be there through the ups and downs, who will cheer for your wins and support you through the tough times. But how do you find these people? Start by getting involved in groups that align with your goals, whether it's a business community, an entrepreneur meetup, or an online forum dedicated to your industry. Put yourself in spaces where people are driven, passionate, and hungry for growth. Connect with them, share your goals, offer value in return. The right people will come when you put yourself in the right environments. Surround yourself with people who will help you elevate your mindset and watch how your journey accelerates. There's something powerful about being in the right place at the right time. Events, whether in person or online, are places where you can meet people who are on the same path as you. These are places where ideas are shared, opportunities are created, and partnerships are formed. Whether it's a conference, a workshop, or an online community, showing up is half the battle. Attending these events not only broadens your network, but it also deepens your understanding of your industry. You'll hear from thought leaders, connect with innovators, and learn about trends you might have missed. More importantly, you'll find accountability partners. These are people who will keep you on track, who will challenge you when you slack off, and who will celebrate your victories with you. Accountability partners are more than just cheerleaders. They're the people who help you stay true to your word and follow through on your goals. When you're in a group, surrounded by people who share your ambitions, you'll feel a sense of responsibility to show up, to take action, and to push through the hard moments. But finding an accountability partner requires you to be vulnerable and honest. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about admitting where you need help and asking for it. Accountability partners hold you to a higher standard, and in turn, you help hold them to theirs. This dynamic pushes both of you to do more than you would alone. So find someone who challenges you, someone who sees your potential, and someone who's willing to call you out when you need it. Together, you'll both rise higher. Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Imagine waking up every morning knowing that you're not dependent on a paycheck to survive, but that your money is working for you. Financial independence is not just a dream, it's a powerful reality waiting for those who dare to pursue it. In this section, we'll explore the principles that can help you escape the 9-5 grind and start building lasting wealth. We'll cover how to create passive income streams, make smart investments, and build a diversified financial foundation that lets you live on your terms. This isn't about making quick money, it's about creating lasting freedom. If you're tired of trading time for money, this is your chance to unlock the door to true independence. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could transform the way you look at money forever. What if I told you that your salary is only one piece of the puzzle? What if you could replace it with money that works for you while you sleep? That's the power of passive income. Passive income means earning money without actively trading your time for it. This could be royalties from a book you wrote, dividends from investments, or rental income from property you own. The key here is that it allows you to step off the treadmill of constantly working for your paycheck. Instead, you make smart choices now that continue to generate income long after the work is done. Take, for example, the story of someone like Robert Kiyosaki, who started out with very little but now earns millions through passive income. His investments in real estate and his book royalties created a stream of income that doesn't depend on his daily grind. You don't have to start big to get there. Even small moves like investing in dividend-paying stocks or renting out a property can begin to shift your financial trajectory. With the right mindset, you can build a source of income that continues to grow. Now let's talk about investing, something that will make all the difference in your financial journey. Investing isn't just about putting money into stocks or bonds. It's about making your money work for you. If you're still relying solely on your paycheck to get by, you're working for your money. But once you start investing, your money starts working for you. This is the mindset shift that leads to financial independence. The basics of investing are straightforward. Stocks, real estate, mutual funds, and other assets can appreciate over time, providing you with returns. The power of compound interest is real. The earlier you start, the more your investments will grow. Even if you start with a small amount, It can multiply over time if you're patient and consistent. Look at Warren Buffett, who started with modest investments and built a fortune through disciplined long-term investing. If you want to escape the 9-5 grind, you need to ask yourself, do I want to work for money for the rest of my life, or do I want my money to work for me? The answer is obvious. Start small, make steady investments, and let time and patience work in your favor. Building wealth is not just about one source of income. It's about creating multiple income streams that can work together to support your financial independence. Having a diverse portfolio of investments ensures that you have income coming from different directions, minimizing risk and giving you financial stability. The key here is long-term thinking. Instead of focusing on instant gratification, focus on setting up systems that will pay off over time. Building wealth doesn't happen overnight. It requires discipline, patience, and a mindset that focuses on the future rather than the present. It's about making decisions today that will give you financial freedom in the future. That means building wealth the smart way through delayed gratification, consistent saving, and wise investing. Diversifying your income is an essential step in becoming financially free. Whether it's through real estate, stocks, online businesses, or side hustles, the goal is to ensure you have multiple streams of income working for you. The more you spread out your investments, the more secure your financial future becomes. It's about securing yourself against unforeseen challenges while maximizing the opportunity for growth. When you make the shift from working for money to having money work for you, everything changes. The key to financial independence is in your hands. Are you ready to rise above the struggles and setbacks that come with pursuing entrepreneurship? The path to freedom and success is never a straight line, and the biggest challenge you'll face isn't the obstacles outside, it's the mindset you carry through it all. Failure, doubt, and frustration will come, but it's how you respond to these moments that will determine whether you succeed or give up. This is where mastering the entrepreneurial mindset comes in. In this section, we're diving deep into the resilience, vision, and persistence you need to push through the toughest times. You'll learn how to embrace failure as a lesson, stay focused on your long-term goals, and most importantly, find joy in the journey itself. It's not just about reaching the destination, it's about the mindset you develop along the way. Stick with me and we'll uncover the mental strength you need to transform your dreams into a sustainable reality. Failure isn't the end, it's part of the process. Most people are afraid of failing, but what they don't realize is that failure is the most valuable teacher you'll ever have. Every time you fail, you learn something that brings you one step closer to success. It's about reframing failure not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone. Take a moment and think about the successful entrepreneurs you admire. What do they all have in common? They failed. A lot. Steve Jobs was fired from the very company he created, but he used that setback to come back stronger than ever. The lesson here is simple: failure doesn't define you. Your ability to bounce back does. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from setbacks. When things go wrong, it's not the setback that matters, but how you respond to it. You can let it break you, or you can let it build you. The key is to stay focused on your goal and remember why you started. When things fall apart, keep moving forward. Look at the big picture and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? The sooner you recover, the sooner you can get back on track. When you keep pushing forward, even after failure, you'll find strength you didn't know you had. That's the power of resilience. A clear vision is the foundation of your success. Without it, you'll wander aimlessly, unsure of where you're headed. Your vision should be so compelling that it pulls you forward, even when the road gets tough. It should be vivid, detailed, and inspiring. When you have a clear vision, every decision you make is aligned with that goal. Whether it's starting a new business, growing your brand, or creating a product, your vision should drive your every move. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do you want to achieve? Visualize it. Make it real. Then use that vision to fuel your daily actions. But let me tell you something. Success doesn't come overnight. It's not about speed, it's about consistency. Most people want quick results, but true entrepreneurship is built on steady, daily action. Slow and steady wins the race. The secret to long-term success isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing something every day. Each small step you take compounds over time, creating momentum that will carry you forward. Consistency builds trust, creates opportunities, and sets you apart from those who only chase shortcuts. Don't get distracted by the need for instant success. Focus on progress, no matter how small, and keep going. Success is not just about hitting a goal, it's about how you live. We often think of success as a destination, but it's actually a way of living. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the outcome. When you focus only on the end goal, you miss out on the lessons, growth, and satisfaction that come with the process. The key is to fall in love with the work, not just the rewards. This means embracing the grind, the challenges, and the day-to-day progress. Enjoying the process keeps you motivated, even when the destination feels far away. To stay motivated, focus on small wins. Celebrate the progress you make, no matter how tiny it seems. These small victories keep the fire burning and remind you that you are moving forward. And here's the truth. Success isn't always about the big breakthroughs. Sometimes it's about the quiet moments of growth that happen behind the scenes. When you learn to enjoy the journey, the destination becomes just a bonus. Keep your eyes on the process, and the rewards will follow. You've got everything it takes to make this journey yours. Stay resilient, stay focused, and most importantly, stay in love with the work. The process will lead you to the success you've been dreaming of. You're standing on the edge of a life-changing decision, but the fear of uncertainty is holding you back. You're ready for more than the 9 mites, 5 grind. You crave freedom, control, and the chance to build something of your own. But where do you begin? The truth is, you don't need to have everything figured out to start. What matters is taking that first step. Whether it's researching your business idea, setting aside savings, or reaching out to a mentor, action is the key to turning your dreams into reality. In this section, we'll remind you why now is the right time to make a change and how you can start your journey today. You have the power to create the life you've always wanted. It's time to break free from the familiar and step into your future. Let's make it happen. Waiting will only keep you stuck. You've heard it 1,000 times before. There's never a perfect moment to start. That moment you're waiting for, it doesn't exist. You'll keep waiting for things to align, for conditions to be just right, but here's the hard truth, they never will be. If you don't act now, you'll find yourself still in the same place next year, still dreaming of freedom, still stuck in the same cycle. Waiting only prolongs the pain. The time to act is now. Take the first step. It doesn't have to be huge or complex, but it must be taken. Whether it's reading a book, making a phone call, or brainstorming your idea, action is progress. Starting small is how you build momentum. Don't wait until you have everything figured out. The journey begins with a single step, and once you take it, the next one will follow. Start today. Escaping the 9-5 isn't some far-off dream, it's a choice. You have the power to create the life you want. Financial independence, freedom, control, these aren't out of reach. They're available to you right now. It all begins with the decision to stop waiting and start doing. Every choice you make from this point forward can move you closer to that life, but you must choose it. The only thing standing between you and your dream life is the decision to take the leap. Reconnect with your why. What drives you? What fuels your desire for change? Remembering your deeper purpose will help you push through the obstacles. When things get tough, your why is the fire that keeps you moving. It's not just about escaping the grind. It's about creating something bigger for yourself and your future. Keep that vision alive, and it will keep you going. The world is waiting for you. You've got the skills, the potential, and the drive to make an impact. But none of that matters if you don't take action. The world won't come knocking on your door. You have to step up and make it happen. Your greatness is out there, ready for you to claim it. Now is the time to act. Let's make it happen together. Trust in yourself and your journey. Don't wait for permission, and don't look back. You're capable of so much more than you realize. Embrace the uncertainty. Take that first step and never look back. Your future is in your hands. Step into it and let's make it happen.